Bit of good news. I'm here at the cemetery, as you can see. Now, if you've watched the previous videos, if this is the first video you've seen, then I'll explain quickly for you. I maintain this garden, I have done for a couple of years, but I'm not happy with it because I am a professional gardener and I like to get my gardens looking smart as best we can. These are failing to put any, well, failing to let me put any weed killer down, moss killer down. The ground's so bumpy, and I did do a video a while back and asking, you know, what would you do? What's your advice? I'm not asking you to tell me what to do. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm keeping the job. People were saying I'd leave. No, I'm keeping it, but I'm unhappy with it and I want to rectify it. Now, it's a good job I've stayed because I've been given the go ahead for certain jobs at the moment. This area here is going to be all dug over and all the roots removed, and I'm going to put some wildflower seeds there so it's a bit brighter for when people come in. And then also got the wheelbarrow here ready, and we're going to see the graves have dipped, and I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but that's a hell of a difference. This section here is the worst. There's 5 here. Now I don't know why I only give a price for 5. I think I've done that, and I'm only thinking just to do 5 to show them what it looks like and how beneficial it is. But to be honest with you, I don't think they're going to be prepared to. So what I'm going to do, I've only priced for 5 dips to be solved. But while I'm here, I'm going to do as many as I can in the time that I think, you know, I'll do the best I can. I'll do a few more than 5. So at least that's a start. And then I asked him about the box hedge and this area up here, and he said they're still talking about that, but they'll let me know because it's the wrong time of year to cut the box, which they've got a point. You know, winter, you're not really supposed to cut it in winter. So yeah, we're waiting on that. So I should imagine if the graves get done and that and this gets done, they'll go ahead with that. But let's get on with leveling some of these graves. So we're in October now in the UK, and it's probably just getting on a bit late to put some grass seed down, but nevertheless I am going to still put some down. But what I'm going to do is scrape off the surface with the mattock, get all the bits of grass off, bring it up with some excess soil, I'll show you in a second, and then we'll put this back on. So it might look a mess, but I know what I'm doing and we'll get there. I think that's the best way to go. Okay, well, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 7.5, and I've only priced for 5. But they need doing, and I'm here anyway. I've been a couple of hours doing this now, so I don't mind another couple of hours. Some of these aren't quite as bad, but, well, they don't look bad, but when you've got the mower, well, you can see the grave there, can't you? So you can see it going down. It is quite low. This one's massive, but low, and you're up and down. But there's a couple of worse, actually. I mean, this one, I pointed out on the original video. This one is a real bad dip. That's a dip, but it's so big, I might leave that. This one needs doing. I mean, my foot is below the look at that. And then this needs doing. So while I'm at it, I'm going to do these biggies. So let's get on with it. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of fertiliser on them all now. That's obviously going to help. And as you can see, I've done plenty more than what I priced for. I priced for doing 5. God knows how many I've done. But I just feel better. I got carried away, and as normal. But I've still got down there to do, and it's now 3:30, and it's going to go dark about 4:30, if that. I'll just get on with it. I'll just do what I can. I'm happy I've done it. You see, I haven't done anything there. That's still low. There's still plenty that's low. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. At least I feel 100 times better. So I'll get on with throwing this down now. I'll see it in a minute. I'm going to put some grass seed down as well, whether it grows or not. I was going to say I'm not bothered. Of course I wanted to, but if it doesn't, I'm not bothered because there's already grass in there, and it'll soon be all right. It's really mad. I'm sweating. So let's see what happens. So it's not really a lot of grass seed to gamble with, is it? If it comes up, brilliant. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Always be an optimist with gardening. So this is just to, what's the word, help it along the way. I know really, you know, we could be doing with some good topsoil over it all, but it's all got to be blessed, hasn't it? I look at it like this. Now I look at it like this. If you were taking some grass seed out your van or out your shed or anything like that, and then you drop somewhere you don't want it to go, like on the path or on a soil or on your allotment or something, you can guarantee any time of the year that it will grow when you don't want it to grow. So I look at it like, if I drop this on this lawn, on this soil now, and I didn't want it to grow, you can bet it would. So there we go. It's going to grow. So it's 15:49. 10 to bloody 4. It's going to go dark in about half an hour. I am as thick as 2 short planks. Anyway, let's just do what we can. I'll clear this and then just, it's only soft, so I should go through it in an hour. Roots of the trees. Just going to take the half moon over because I want to leave a gap anyway of about 18 inches or so we can cut the hedge. So I'm not going to go right up anyway, and also there's got to be a distinction here between this bit of grass, so I'm going to just take this round and then everything else can get dug up. Just gave it a little bit of a sweep just to give it some little distinction, give it a little bit of interest. I'm not a youngster anymore, I can tell you that. It's going great, and I've come to the conclusion that I think digging out nettles is probably one of my favourite things to dig out. It's so satisfying because the roots are only shallow, so you'll dig a big clump and it's quite hard, but you loosen it with your fork or whatever you're digging with, and as soon as you give it a pull, it starts just coming out. It's just a good feeling. I don't know, it's one of them satisfying things. So digging out nettles is one of my favourites. The light's going. I don't know if you can see it on this camera because I can't remember if it's my phone or this camera, but one of them makes it look like daylight when it's dusk. I mean, I can still see, but the sun's gone down and it's, you know, it's going gloomy. But I think I'll get this done anyway. But it's not too bad. We've only got this pile here. These are all nettles. and that's nettles and a few weeds. So I'll carry on, I'll turn you off, and I'll get this done before I go, hopefully. Well, it really is going dark now. I'm sure you can see it on this camera. So we've only got this little bit to do. So I'm going to stay and do it because I don't want to come back. I mean, I've got to come back with the seeds anyway, but I don't want to come back and start bloody digging. So I'll give this another like 20 minutes, I think. Okay, I'll get on with that. I won't let you watch because it's dark. Well, I'm assuming it looks dark on there. Well, I'm sure that you can see that it's dark now because it bloody well is. Okay, we're all dug. Now the thing is, I'm never going to be rich, am I? And I'll tell you why. I've priced for getting the weeds out, which I've done. So that's my job done. And I've obviously priced for putting some seeds down, which will only take a second. Now the problem I've got is, I didn't realise that this soil was going to be so good. It really is good soil. And wildflower seeds don't like good soil. So basically what I've got to do, I mean, it's brilliant in one way because I can take some of this soil, because it's already here on the graveyard, and go and put it on some bumps over there, some dips, sorry, which is great, but that's all work. I haven't priced for that. And also I've got to bring some of the old subsoil from around the corner in barrows and put it over it, because that will then make it, you know, a bit of a more poor soil, because I can't put the seeds in that. Anyway, that's just another side issue, but we're done here, and I don't even know if you can see it all now. See the bloody street lights on anyway. But I feel better. I'm done. It's about 5:30, so it's not late, but it's late because of the hours gone back, and obviously it gets dark quick. So I'm going to go now, and I'll get the rest of the video done when I've got the seeds and things. So see you soon. Okay, just going into the van to get the seeds now, to put the seeds down, and I went on my keyring and I've lost my van keys. So all the other keys are there, but the van fob is in here somewhere. It could be in there, could be under that soil, could be in where I get the soil from, could be in on here, on any of them graves that I've just been doing. It's going dark and it's full of leaves. I'm a bit stuck. I'll keep you posted. Found it. Swear to God, I swear on my life. I just traced everywhere. It's going dark, there's leaves everywhere, but I just thought I'll come tomorrow morning with my metal detector. I'll have to get the spare keys and come and get the van. But I've just traced all my steps, just giving it one last little look, and there it was on the soil over there. Don't know how it's come off, but it's actually the ring, it's actually come off the ring, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to have to rethink that, actually, the keys. I don't like them hanging out, but they're too big to go in your pockets, aren't they? Oh, anyway, I'll get the seeds down now. Right, we're going to save the rest of them for spring. And after finding my keys, I've just put them back on there anyway, again. And that's it, all done, ready for spring. So we'll recap this in spring. See you all on the next video.